Hi, viewers. Yeah, we really need to understand something about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Sometimes we look at them as count nouns and non-count nouns. People seem to be confused, especially students in the secondary school level. They look at it because of the name countable. They picture it from this angle, those nouns we can count. While uncountable, they look at it as such ones we can't count. But permit me to tell you today that defining countable and uncountable nouns from such angle wouldn't be perfect. I think it wouldn't be wrong to say it is not a proper way of defining it. How do we look at countable nouns? Do we just picture such nouns as those nouns we can count? While uncountable are those ones we cannot count? I think it's not proper that way, like I said. So, countable nouns are those nouns that accept such determiners like a or an. They accept determiners such as a or an. And they equally accept plural forms. That means they can be written in both singular and their plural form. Example, when we say a house, the house there is the noun, the determiner is a. So we can say a house. The possibility of the house accepting the determiner a implies that the house there is a countable noun. And house can also be written in its plural form, house, one house, 10 houses. One house, 3 houses. You now notice something, that the house in singular appears to be houses in plural. That's why it is a countable noun. Now, for the uncountable nouns, we don't say that they are those nouns we cannot count. Rather, we look at them as those nouns that cannot accept determiners such as a or an. Please, let's remember that when we mention determiners in English language, we are not only referring to a and an. We have other determiners. But specifically, as it concerns the subject matter, we are making reference to the determiners a and an and relating them with countable and uncountable nouns. Now, for uncountable nouns, like I said, they do not accept the determiners a or an, and they cannot be written in their plurals. Example, water is part of it. We don't have the plural form for water. Oil is another one. We cannot say a oil or an oil. No. We don't say a sand or an sand. These are examples of uncountable nouns. They don't accept determiners and they cannot be written in plural forms. The way we write them in singular forms or whatever, they remain the same both when we want to make reference to them in larger quantity. They have the same nature in appearance. So to say, uncountable nouns are not those nouns we cannot count. Rather, they are nouns that do not accept the determiners a or an, and they don't accept plural forms. Thank you very much. Take note, very important.